Hello everyone, I'm out of two, but you can call me Howard. Today I'm going to attempt to explain a bit my process on drawing Yoji Shinkawa's style. I'm not very, how should I say, good at it. I'm still learning, but what I did with, a small introduction. Yoji Shinkawa is one of my favorite artists, and I'm sure you've heard of his style, his artwork, his involvement with Metal Gear Solid, Zone of Enders, Left Alive, and of course the recent Death Stranding video game, which is really popular at the moment. These are the few tools that I use for drawing. One is a Pentel brush pen. I think this is the medium one, black, number one, and this one is another Pentel brush pen that I use. Sometimes I like to play around using this charcoal pencil. A bit short. I need to get a new one. It's dark, but I don't know what brand it is already. I think it's Derwent, if not mistaken. Okay, I'm just gonna draw a few samples using this few mediums. Okay, first I'm going to use the Pentel brush pen. Oh wait, I also use this to practice. This is one of my favorite go-to pens as well. This is a Pilot gel pen, which I'm going to be using as well. So what I practice is, normally I have a figurine in front of me of maybe Snake from Metal Gear Solid, or I practice first copying a lot of this Yoji Shinkawa's previous works. So after that, when I'm confident enough, then I'll try to draw out of memory on my own. Okay, I'll try to draw, normally I'll go with Snake, so I'll try to draw Snake first. So normally I'll start with the creases on his forehead, bandana. And then I'll go for the eyes. So this is just front view. Sometimes I draw the semi-side view. And normally, if you follow all of Shinkawa's works, he's very good with the shadows. So he uses this what you might call it, the back shadows for most of his drawing. So this is normally how I practice, and I do this over and over again. And there are only, you can find maybe a couple of his Yoji Shinkawa's actual videos where he does live drawings online. Yeah, he seldom does appearances, but I look at that video over and over again until I get some ideas on how he uses the strokes. And many people have been asking me, can I do a tutorial, and I always end up telling them it's just practicing over and over again, looking over his art over and over again. So and that videos, the few videos that he's using, that he's done, and this is his collar. And so I've been getting a bit rusty recently because I haven't been drawing for practicing his style for a while. So looks a bit odd. And then I draw his famous bandana flying in the wind. So these are the practice method that I go over and over again. And he likes to draw some shapes behind his characters, just to flush out the character or the features of the characters. And normally he draw like a squarish shapes to contrast with his very fluid and very fluid style. It's very organic. So this is one way of drawing it. So I'm going to use the other brush pens is almost the same, right? It's just this one is more kind of like sharp, with a sharper and a bigger brush area. This one is, can you see? This one is slightly smaller. So for starters, you might need to use this as practice. Once you get used to it, then you can move on to using this. And the other way of I practice is I use this when I first started, just to like draw. This one is easier and easier to control, to draw the shadows. And so because the pen is the nib is more solid, so it's easier to control what you draw and how thick you want the lines are. But then again, the lines are just fixed mostly. As I decide to draw a patch. this one, I'll just draw the how do you say, the outlines of the shadows. Which can be colored in later if you want, or sometimes I just leave it like that. So normally if you look at his drawing, he doesn't really finish the whole drawing of the characters, but then again that's the beauty of it, that's the art of it. For those who have been following me and supporting my channels, I have Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. I'm on ArtStation as well, and DeviantArt, and then I'll go this for this Pentel. So by drawing daily, I've been practicing for almost 2 to 3 years. I only post those nice looking ones, the others are like disastrous, so I don't post those. So this one is more of the Metal Gear Solid 3, the Snake Eater version. So then after this I can use this to go and, you know, fill up the shadow areas. This is another method that I use just to practice his the shadows, the dark areas. This is the semi side angle that I draw. At times, okay. So this is what I draw during how I practice drawing Shinkawa styles. Why? Some of them ask why do I like Shinkawa style? Is because not only it's the drawings are beautiful, because it's very splashy, it's very arty, it's very it looks like messy, but then again you can tell what he's trying to do. And to me, this is without drawing the full or the whole picture, but he's managed to tell a story with just drawing a few lines, and which is kind of cool. So again, just add another shape just to flush up the shape of the head. I still feel that I'm not there yet, because his style is actually evolved, judging by the books that I've bought, the recent, compared to his old books and his recent books. And now I'm going to use charcoal pencil to draw some of his characters. This time I think I'll draw. I also like to draw, one of the other favorite characters is Raiden from Metal Gear Solid 4. So I'm just going to think it's a cool character. Okay, this got in the way. Okay, I'll just draw here. Just draw here. So when you're practicing, just use a page and smudge the page, right? And just draw away and don't worry about the results, because nobody's gonna see it. It's just you and you only practicing. Don't judge yourself. Too harshly, because I noticed some artists, they tend to give up easily by too early in the practice, because it doesn't look the way it should be. But don't let it deter you. Just keep on practicing, right? Until you think that, you know, it looks supposed to look the way that's quite decent. Then you start posting. Don't need to post all your work. So why I use charcoal pencil? Because sometimes I notice Shinkawa uses pencil. I'm not sure what grade of pencil that he uses, but it's just that charcoal pencil for me is quite dark, and it shows up quite well. So that's why I decide to use charcoal pencil. You can use any other, I think, dark, like a graphite pencil, like 6B. Raiden has always some messy hair. So here it is. Famous barcode. So, okay, that's it. It's an empty space here. Okay. And you can use anything to practice on, actually. But these are the few pens that I think he uses, so. And another favorite character is that I like to draw is Grey Fox. So right now I'm not looking at any reference. There's no reference in front of me. That's because I've drawn these characters over and over and over again for quite a number of times. So when you do that, you know, it's just muscle memory. You have you would have memorized the characters because you keep drawing it over and over again. The one that I'm most happy with the outcome of the drawing is the one that it's in my channel, my YouTube channel, which you are watching. The one that I drew of Grey Fox holding the blade. I forgot what number it is. So either you have, when I do my videos, there's a photo of the toy poses in front of me, just so I can get some idea. Ink is about to run out. This is very good for traveling because you have it's a small size and it can just fit in your pocket. This one is slightly larger, but then again it's quite comfortable and you get used to it. So okay, you can follow me at my IG, my Instagram, my Twitter, my Facebook art page, my ArtStation page, and in DeviantArt. Thank you for taking time to view this fairly long video. Normally I fast forward the videos. Thanks so much and see you again.